Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside the Engadine High School Gymnasium. It's one of the biggest sporting events of the year. This is the 17th annual Big Pink Volleyball event. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. M123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network on YouTube, and our media partners at the Newberry News welcome you in for what is always a great night, and it has been a great night so far. You see the place packed to the rafters in pink. It is a capacity standing room only crowd. The line before the JV game at about 5 o'clock was already stretched from the lobby of the school out to the street, and people have geared up for one of the biggest nights of the year, a night where we come together with two local communities to raise funds and awareness for breast cancer treatment and research as we compete for a cause tonight. Already a great JV game in the books. Newberry stays undefeated. They won that matchup officially 2-0 by scores of 25-6 and 25-13. In the third set, it was just for fun, and it was still all Lady Indians 15-2. And now the varsity team's getting ready. They did the Big Pink ceremony and presentation, had a serving contest. The hallways lined with booths and prizes and raffle items and a bake sale. And now all we have left is to get down to the main event, varsity girls volleyball action. And it comes at a perfect time in the season for these two teams. We are about a month away from the MHSAA district tournament. Also, both teams riding high coming into this one. Newberry looking to stay tied for first place in the E.U.P conference. Yes, this does count towards the standings. It is not an exhibition. It is a E.U.P league matchup here tonight. Newberry currently tied for the lead in the E.U.P conference. They still have another showdown with Rudyard and St. Ignace on the horizon, and they need to win out to clinch that E.U.P league title. Meanwhile, the Engadine Lady Eagles, 1 week ago here in Engadine, had their biggest night in years. They win for the first time in over 1,000 days. They beat Mid-Penn here on the home floor last week. They had not won a regular season game this year. They hadn't won one in the previous 2 seasons. As a matter of fact, before last week, you got to go all the way back to the 2022 district tournament. Nearly 3 full calendar years to the day and 1,062 total days. But Engadine playing winning volleyball under head coach Aubrey Simmons, and they will look to pull the ultimate upset here in this matchup tonight. See the Lady Eagles down to our right. They are currently warming up. Coach Kayla Welker down to our left is talking things over with her Lady Indians as we near the start of tonight's contest. We will step aside, come back here. Newberry Motors bringing you the pregame show tonight just down the road from High Prices. It is high school girls volleyball on M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out, and you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com. Back here at the Eagles Nest, Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. M123 FM in the Newberry News, plus the E.U.P Sports Network on Facebook, welcoming you to tonight's contest. Let's meet the Engadine Lady Eagles. Number 1, Jalen Miller. Number 3, Callie Santama. Number 4, Claire Christensen. 5 is Kate Kovar. 7, Ava Outwater. 11, Janet Sistrunk. 19 is Bianca Briggs. Number 20, Ava Holcomb. 23, Casey Hopper. 24, Lauren Hassenjager. 25, Callie Robinson. 26, Haley Schubert. 27, Addison Livermore. The Lady Eagles coached by the former Lady Eagle legend Aubrey Simmons, assisted by Oyuna Gabbard. For the Lady Indians, they'll be wearing the bright pinks tonight. Ari Cornell wears number 1. Sydney Duflo is 2. Number 4, Rebecca Rahali. 5, Delaney Bliss. 6, Olivia Burke. 7, Aaliyah Taylor. 10 is Natalie Whalen. 11, Maddie Krupla. 12, Ashley Deslak. 13, Adrian Fawcett. 14, Riley Burton. And 16, Allison Wallace. Coach Kayla Welker, assisted by the Edwards girls, Abby and Amy. And those two young ladies have teamed up for a little sisterly action. Newberry JV still undefeated on the season after their win earlier this evening. Final warm-ups underway, and it will be volleyball action here coming up on a Thursday night. Glad to have you along. You got a good seat watching it wherever you may be tonight, because it is packed to the rafters here. See my good buddy Jim Deslak way up there in the upper left-hand corner. He's almost hanging from the ceiling in this one. We got sand beach volleyball going out. A group of kids playing out on the Engadine practice field. We got games and activities going on in the hallway. It is a fun night here tonight. We will step aside when we come back. We'll be ready for volleyball action here in Engadine. It is 2025 Big Pink, M123 FM, and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Attention veterans and their families. The Luce County Veterans Services Office is here to support you with a wide range of services. We assist with VA healthcare eligibility, compensation claims, counseling services, benefit coverage, state and county emergency relief funds, and more. Contact your Luce County Veterans Services Officer, Rick Menard, at 906-293-4890. The Luce County Veterans Services Office, proudly supporting our community's veterans.
Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry is proud to support the communities we call home and the athletes who inspire us. As Michigan's only manufacturer of LP SmartSide siding and trim, we know the value of teamwork, dedication, and doing the job right. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, we're cheering for every local team, on the field, in the gym, and on the court. Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry, now wishing all our area athletes the very best this season.
At this time, please stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by Engadine senior Dwayne Brennan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last beam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Dwayne.
In front of
And now,
God and everyone.
let's introduce the players.
Dwayne Krennick absolutely crushing the national anthem here tonight. And we are now getting you ready as the Lady Indians in front of half the town of Newberry
Number 2, Cindy Duflo.
getting introduced here tonight.
Colleen Duflo in honor of Jeremy Burton and Ruth Ann Renzel. Number 4, Rebecca Graham, sponsored by E.U.P Trading and Exclusive Boots LLC, in memory of Aunt G. Graham. Number 5, Delaney Bliss, sponsored by Autobell Newberry, in honor of Lady Bliss. Number 6, Olivia Burke, sponsored by Bob and Kathy Berry, in memory of Patricia Berry. Number 7, Olivia Taylor, sponsored by Hal and Patricia Taylor, in honor of Joanna Avery. Number 10, Natalie Whalen, sponsored by Kevin Minetta, in memory of Shirley Lawrence. Number 11, Maddie Kudla, sponsored by Newberry Motors, in honor of Michelle Messi. Number 12, Ashley Deslett, sponsored by Finsky Woodworking, in honor of G. Rivers. Number 13, Adrian Fawcett, sponsored by Angie and Chuck Fawcett, in honor of Sean Thiebaud, Superintendent. Number 14, Riley Burton, sponsored by Cassandra George, in honor of Jenny Burton. Number 16, Allison Wallace, sponsored by Peninsula Point Dance, in honor of Kristen Gresham. Lily Wallach, sponsored by Mike Metzler, in memory of Don Metzler. Jessica Baker, sponsored by Ryan Metzler, in memory of Helen Metzler. And the Indians are coached by Caleb Welker, sponsored by the Fishing Hut Shop, in honor of all those who fight. And now, introducing the Lady Eagles from Engadine. Number 1, Caleb Miller, sponsored by Gavin Fletcher, in memory of Jennifer Wayne. Number 3, Kelly Sandoval, sponsored by Selby Services, in memory of Diane Selby. Number 4, Claire Christensen, sponsored by the McMillan family, in memory of Dorothy McMillan. Number 5, Kate Kovar, sponsored by Kovar Pipe Racing number 34, in honor of Deb Kovar. Number 7, Ava Outwater, sponsored by Halbert Happy Hour, in honor of Maggie Moore. Number 11, Janet Sistrom, sponsored by Trout Lake Women's Club, in honor of Ann Russell. Number 19, Bianca Briggs, sponsored by Jan, Sandy, Troy, Tootie, Vernon Cookie Livermore, in memory of Jimmy Kennedy, Jerry Hammond, and Beverly Nicholson. Number 20, Ava Holcomb, sponsored by Happy Gunworks, Wicked Cat Armory, and Helen Newberry Joy Hospital, in memory of Wilma Helzel and in honor of Sarah Burton. Number 23, Casey Hopper, sponsored by Annika Enterprises, in memory of Rob Fleming. Number 24, Lauren Hasenjager, sponsored by the Trading Post, in honor of Grandma Williamson. Number 25, Callie Robinson, sponsored by Ice Cream Bandits, in honor of Jenny Burton. Number 26, Baby Schubert, sponsored by Ice Cream Bandits, in memory of April Quick. Number 27, Edison Livermore, sponsored by Bowden's Marathon, in honor of Bill Hello and Roy Livingston. And the Eagles are coached by Aubrey Simmons, sponsored by Christian Fellowship Church, in memory of Carol Miller. Now, let's play some volleyball.
Oh, the magical words. Let's play some volleyball. Game on between the Engadine Lady Eagles and the Newberry Lady Indians. Engadine will be in the black jerseys with the pink numbers. They will have the pink libero jersey. For the Lady Indians, they are in the pink tonight with the white numbers and the black libero jersey. Engadine will be right down in front of us here on the side of the net to my right. The Lady Indians will play from the left. Jimmy Young, Leah Brower, your officials. Line judges tonight, Houghton and Freed. And we are ready to go. Best of 5 varsity contest. It's been a crazy fall, and after 8 o'clock here on October 9th, we got the doors propped open in the gym. Big crowd. And the Lady Indians will start with the freshman, Becca Rahali. She will serve it up. Gonna get my program here. Just when you get everybody's names and numbers memorized, they switch it up. Rahali serve does get over. Engadine with the return. Now Duflo sets for Leah Taylor. Tipped up, ping pongs around. Hit a rafter, hit a post, hit a basketball hoop. And comes down with Newberry leading it by a score of 1-0. As Rahali serves it again. Across to the back corner. Lady Eagles start their return. It'll go through Sistrunk. Janet plays it over. Duflo fakes the set, tips it over. The size of the Lady Indians up front. One of the reasons why they are a team to beat in the E.U.P conference this year. Taylor and Burton both back at 100% this year. They mix in Natalie Whalen. Duflo, an excellent setter for them up front. 2-0 Lady Indians, and now a third on a ball into the net. Rahali looking for a fourth in a row. Lady Eagles dig it out. Sistrunk miss hit. Kind of got caught on her heels. And Newberry has raced out here. It's 4-0 Lady Indians in the first. Rahali's play is close and out of bounds. On the back line, Engadine will pick up their first points of the evening. And they will go to Sistrunk on the serve, trailing 4-1. Nice running tip by Duflo. Christensen, Engadine's freshman, makes a play to get it over. Now Burton off the roof and out of play. They blow the whistle on that one. And after 4 in a row from Newberry, it's back-to-back points for the Lady Eagles. JB scores from earlier tonight. At the bottom of your screen. Nice play, Burton. She has been so good for this team. And our first round of subs will come. Sistrunk will pop out. Lady Eagles go with Casey Hopper. Maddie Krupla in for Rahali. Fawcett in for Deslack on the Newberry side. Lady Indians back on the serve with a 5-2 lead. Ace diving try by Hopper, but it's into the net. And the Newberry student section first to make their voices heard. Dive play there. Krupla races. Burke races. Duflo. It was a near impossible play, but Engadine gets the point, and they lead it 6-3. Christensen way deep on the back corner as Whalen checks in. Fawcett very good in the rotation up front as well. A lot of pieces for Coach Kayla Welker. Jump serve from Burke, and it's an ace. Kovar, Hopper, miscommunicate. See Coach Simmons out on the floor. Jump serve again for Burke, another ace. Lady Indians with the early momentum. The lead now 8-3. That's close. Out of bounds on the line. Everybody kind of held their breath. Change here for the Lady Eagles will be Ava Holcomb. She'll come in for Kovar. Another change will be Jalen Miller in for Haley Schubert. Lady Eagles on the serve. For Newberry sent it too deep. Set here comes through Fawcett in the middle. Trouble at the net. Holcomb just ran out of space. As Rahali is back up in the rotation. Krupla comes out. Coach Kayla Welker used her entire bench all season long. Lady Indians, of course, had the big win over Rudyard a couple of weeks ago. They did fall to St. Ignace. Those teams in a three-way tie on pace right now in the E.U.P conference. Line drive serve, tied up Fawcett. 10-6 in Newberry, but the Lady Eagles chipping away here. Robinson on the serve. Callie sends it over on a bullet. Handcuffed Livy Burke. After that 4-0 head start. Closest Engadine has been. They're back within 3. That one goes sideways, out of bounds. Deslack in. Fawcett comes out. And Ashley Deslack sends it over. That's too deep. Oh, what a play. But the third hit can't get over. Great effort play. Running that thing down first by Santama and then by Miller to keep it alive. Serve to the back line. Holcomb's going to have to play it over. Free ball for Newberry. Duflo on the set. Rahali rises and fires, and it's good. 13-7, just like that. Newberry's been the team stringing them together early. And a timeout for the Lady Eagles. Newberry on top 13-7 in the first. as we step aside.
High-speed fiber internet is here. Say hello to Highline Internet. With lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, Highline keeps you connected to what matters most. Whether it's streaming TV, gaming, or working from home. No contracts or hidden fees here. Our blazing fast internet gives you the ultimate experience with no more buffering or lag. Plus, our friendly local support team is always here to help. Upgrade your internet today with Highline Internet and experience the difference. Visit highlinefast.com to get started.
No one takes a picture of you.
No, that's the point. Out of the timeout, Deslak on the serve will rip one over. Another point for Newberry. They flew through that one, only used about 40 seconds. Quick adjustment to settle down for Engadine. Newberry wants to keep the foot on the gas here. Should be 14-7. Whalen attacking the back line. Set here. Rahali, Duflo, back set for Whalen. Couldn't quite get around in time. Newberry had a pep assembly today for the Big Dick Pink event. The varsity girls destroyed a group of football players in a little warm-up earlier on. This should be, I don't know if we got this right. I'm going to play on 14-8. Serve into the net. Changes coming. Engadine rolling their whole bench early. It's Bianca Briggs out for Addison Livermore. Serve from Whalen. Wants the back line, gets it there. Engadine running out of space. That's a tough angle, but they get it across. But Taylor just rises and fires. Aaliyah throwing one down. And Newberry has Engadine doubled up here in the first, 16-8. As Lauren Hassenjager comes in, she'll play the back row. Whalen goes right to that spot. It's an ace. Short of Hassenjager and kind of right at the feet of Sistrunk. That one deep. Engadine hanging around. They need a run. 17-9 opening set of this varsity contest. Schubert back in up front for Engadine. Serve here will come from Holcomb. Nice serve. Low line drive. Play at the net. Still alive. Taylor, middle, dive, Engadine trying. They've made some great plays to stay alive. Have not sustained. (18-9) Newberry with Rahali ready to do the honors. Ace for the freshman. Thing went out in the hallway. Somebody had to go track it down. 19-9. First double-digit lead of the night. Largest so far for Newberry. They'll put it across with Rahali. Nice start by Briggs. Christensen to Sistrunk. Blocked by Taylor. Now Burton just goes up and touches one down. The ball hanging up in the balance. Newberry attacks. Rahali started this thing. She wants to finish it. Diving play by Briggs, who's been banged up this season. Now Burton fires one. (21-9). Newberry inching closer. That one up. Now they didn't know that one dead. They let it play on. Oh, a bullet from Burton. Taylor and Burton up front, difference makers. Raholly started with 4 in a row. She's picked up 4 straight here. The freshman is cooking for Newberry. Line drive, ace. (23-9). Becca into the net. Nobody's perfect. Sistrunk will try to keep Engadine alive. Wrench them back here. Lady Eagles down 23-10. Spinning serve. Battle at the net. Duflo went up. Engadine gets it back. Taylor, big spike. Burt, good job stepping up there. Burton runs and bumps it over. Engadine gets a big play. Oh, a bullet from Callie Robinson.
All right, Callie!
Robinson with a little fire. It's an ace from Sistrunk. Lady Eagles cutting into that lead again. Sistrunk. Nice job by Burt hitting the deck. Walk up front. Taylor again. My goodness, she is something else. Set point for the Lady Indians. It'll be Duflo. Fawcett checking back in. Wallace snuck in there on me for Newberry earlier in the set. Sydney Duflo serving it up. 24-12 Newberry. Set point here in the first. Burke, Duflo, Burton, winner. Newberry wins the first set, 25-12. We step aside with M123 FM. Oh, no. Oh, they're waving it off. Leah Brower saw something. They had reset the scoreboard. Yeah. What are we doing here? So I called a violation on Newberry. It's a point for Engadine. And at 24-13, Christensen. Too deep. Oh, it broke in. No, they say out. And that will end the set. 25-13, Newberry in the first.
When it's time to head to the great outdoors, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has you covered. As your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer, they're your one-stop shop from the water to the snow trails. Whether it's sales, service, rentals, or accessories, they've got everything you need to make your next trip unforgettable. Visit Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com. The Fish and Hunt Shop, where your next great adventure begins.
Seeing is believing at Black Bear Eye Care in Newberry. Dr. Derek Dake is your friendly professional neighborhood eye doctor. He'll treat you and your family with the quality care you deserve. From eye exams to glasses and contacts, Black Bear Eye Care is your local hometown eye care center. Don't battle blurry vision with Dr. Derek Dake at Black Bear Eye Care. Located inside Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, contact Black Bear Eye Care today at 906-291-2015.
The Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort is the place to be for great food and fun times. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 4 to 11. The Big Lake Tavern features nightly specials you do not want to miss. Catch the Big Lake's best fish fry every Friday night. Check out the Big Lake Tavern on Facebook for updates. Grab your friends and get to the Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort. Big time flavor, big time fun at the Big Lake Tavern.
Back here in Engadine, in between the first and second set here, auctioning off the team-signed special edition volleyballs. Newberry's goes for $525. Now Tom Rahali will switch it over to the Engadine side.
Well, I wonder if they can get as much as the Newberry people do. Huh. All right, let's start this off. Yeah. $300. $300. Bring it out, ball. $300. Looking for $300.
This is where I got to keep my hands in my pocket.
We got $300. Looking for $3.25. We got $3.25. Looking for $3.50. We got $3.50. Looking for $3.75. $3.50. We got $3.75. Looking for $400. $3.75. Looking for $400. Mr. Greg Moore's got $3.75. Looking for $400. Looking for $4.25. $400. Looking for $4.25. I got it. Looking for $4.50. Looking for $4.50. Come on, John. Got it. Looking for $4.75. $500. We got $500. Looking for $5.25. $500. Looking for $5.25. Going what? Gone. Going twice sold to Mr. Bert Livermore.
All right, both sides pay up $500.
And now we have our 50-50 ticket. We're going to pull it really quick.
50-50.
$186.
Big number on that one as well. Why they do that, we will step aside. Second set when we come back here in Engadine.
Number is 10790.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out, and you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
Back here in Engadine, we are getting you ready for the second set of play. Final substitutions being made before we start the second set. Newberry winning the first 25-13. Engadine ready to go here with Sistrunk. Janet sends us underway as we start the second, and it's an ace, and Engadine has their first lead of the night. Newberry opened on a 4-0 run, kept that momentum building throughout the first set. Set here in front, blocked back. What a play up front there by Ava Outwater. Engadine up 2-0 here in the second. Drops in, back corner. Tough play for Deslack. And it's Engadine off to the strong start. Wow. Sistrunk fired up. Focused. Lady Eagles 4, Newberry nothing here in the second. That one played up here. Oh, is going to be deep on the back line. And Newberry steal point there to make it 4-1.
Nice job, kid.
Played up here. That one, a bullet. Mike Houghton says in. This is shaping up just like the first set, but opposite sides. That opening set, it was Newberry with 4 in a row, then Engadine putting together a run. Here in the second, Engadine with 4 in a row. Before Newberry fights back. Taylor, rose up. Looked like she was going to power it down. Nice little soft touch, and we're tied at 4. And you can make an argument that Aaliyah Taylor has been the best player in the gym so far tonight. Rahali's serve, long return, set, back. Taylor, that one into the net, and we'll be tied. No, scratch that. Engadine back on top, 5-4 here in the second. Nice play by Duflo. Oh, what a play by the Lady Eagles. Both sides all over the floor. What an effort by Engadine. Left with not much there. And they turn that thing around not once, but twice on a big play. And they lead it 6-4. Serve goes out there, but Engadine holding the early lead in set number 2. That one comes up. Oh, and Newberry point. And Jimmy Young up out on the tower overrules the decision. Point to the Lady Eagles. They got to fix the scoreboard here. Aubrey Simmons, with the speed she had as a player, flying down the sideline to challenge that one. Now Hassenjager to serve. Sends it over. Back row. 2 deep. 7-6 Engadine here in the second. Jump here and a serve. Oh, Lady Eagles. One with the back set. Too far for Christensen. Tied at 7, a football score. From the corner comes Burke. Jump serve. Engadine way spread out on their return. That one through Fawcett to the back line. Nice job, Burke from the back. Too far for the front row. Engadine's holding off Newberry here in the second. So your JV scores there from earlier. Newberry still perfect on the season. Lady Indians win set one of the varsity, 25-13. That one served across. Played up. That one sent right at Craig Whalen. In the student section for Newberry, Lady Indians have their first lead in the second set. Now on top 9-8. Burton sends it across. Holcomb runs to make a play. Engadine gets it over where Burt starts the Lady Indians the other way. Raholly too hard. Engadine has tied it up. Livermore going to come back in. Serve here. Short and an ace. The Lady Eagles, told you they are feeling confident after winning a matchup last week over Mid-Penn. And on the biggest night of the year, they have come to play here in this second set. Hossenjager, ice water in her veins as she plants on the return. Newberry didn't get a great set there, but Lady Eagles miscommunicate as well. And we're tied at 10 here in the second set. Newberry on top, 1-0. Deslack in. Fawcett will come out. Ashley head straight to the service line. And it's an ace. Return short and wide for the Lady Eagles. Deslack to do it again. Claire Christensen sets it. Holcomb plays it over. Raholly from Duflo into the net. Double hit and back. And Newberry leads it 12-10. And we get a timeout. Take it across our student sections out in full force. See Newberry there. Engadine down on their end. Great crowd has made their way out tonight. Out of the timeout. Well, for Engadine anyway, or for Newberry anyway. Engadine used about half of the time last time. They want to use all of it this time around. Playing great volleyball, but Newberry has overcome the early deficit. Down 4-0 here in the second. That one too deep, 12-11. Engadine trying to steal a set here in front of the hometown fans for Dig Pink. Sent up there, played across, ace. Engadine has not been down any more than 2 points in this second set. Oh, and a miss hit on the serve. Free point to the Lady Indians. Seesaw tilts in their favor. 13 to 12. Christensen. Nice play by Christensen. She's running all over. And Lady Eagles get out of position. I don't think Engadine setting up according to plan. Coach Simmons didn't look happy about them getting themselves out of position. Oh. Bullet too deep. Engadine leading. They're trying to survive and hang on in the second set. Serve there. Dug out by Burke. Duflo, quick play over. Engadine will go backwards to get it over. Kovar. And then Aaliyah Taylor. Everything she has touched tonight has turned into points for the Lady Indians. Burton going to come for Cornell. Rahali had 7 service points in the first, but an error there. Newberry cannot get over the hump here in the second. It's a deep serve. Cross court. Oh, and it rolls up the hand of Kovar. Right position, right play, just a bad bounce. (16-14). Duflo with an ace. Diving attempt. This one sent across. Oh, miscue. Ava Outwater was under it, ready to go. Christensen came flying up from the corner. Then both hesitate. And now a serve out. Newberry, though, just can't put them together. Give Engadine credit. They have played the better volleyball here in the second. Serve here from Hassenjager. Wide and out of bounds. Newberry. On top. I got my score mixed up. It's 19-15 now. Lady Indians. They can't pull away. Holcomb. Fawcett short. Net. 19-16. Newberry leads. Engadine has led it most of the second set. Serve up there. Back line. Burke had to play it out of the rafters. Duflo finds a hole. Newberry 20. Burton jump serve. Engadine plays it back over to Holcomb. Now Whalen. Engadine plays it over. Sistrunk. Another great play by the Lady Eagles to keep it alive. 20-17 here in the second. It's going to be Bliss checking in. She'll play the back half. Livermore. And on the Engadine side, and she gets the serve. Lady Eagles down by 3 late here in the second. Raholly right down the line. Tough play for the Lady Eagles. (21-17), great energy on both sides here tonight. Deslack. Holcomb attacks the back. Quick return for Newberry. Now Engadine will set it up. Newberry kind of scrambling. But again, a lot of space in the middle of the Eagles setup there. And Newberry has been able to find some spots. What is going on there? Set from the back row. Well, bumped. And everybody kind of just froze. So a lot of hesitation with one player on the floor for Engadine going 1,000 miles an hour. Big bullet to the back line. That Newberry front attack has been so good, and it's set point after a slow start. Newberry's gone on a big run here. 11 of the last 15 points, and they are trying to win the second set right here, and they will. 25-17. Here in the second, we will step aside. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P. Sports Network.
Attention veterans and their families. The Luce County Veterans Services Office is here to support you with a wide range of services. We assist with VA healthcare eligibility, compensation claims, counseling services, benefit coverage, state and county emergency relief funds, and more. Contact your Luce County Veterans Services Officer, Rick Menard, at 906-293-4890. The Luce County Veterans Services Office, proudly supporting our community's veterans.
Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry is proud to support the communities we call home and the athletes who inspire us. As Michigan's only manufacturer of LP SmartSide siding and trim, we know the value of teamwork, dedication, and doing the job right. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, we're cheering for every local team, on the field, in the gym, and on the court. Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry, now wishing all our area athletes the very best this season.
And make sure you leave with what's back in your mind.
Back here at the Eagles Nest, Dan Hardebrook, glad to have you along. M123 FM and the E.U.P. Sports Network. Also with the Newberry News, where you get a full recap of tonight's event, plus pictures and much more. Your local sports leader. Award-winning coverage each and every Wednesday. And the latest edition of the Newberry News, Friday night football tomorrow night. Engadine off this week for a big 50-0 win over Fife Lake Forest area last Friday night. Eagles will return to action next week at home against Atlanta. Newberry with one of the biggest games of the season. The Indians at 5-1, taking on 6-0, undefeated Norway, number 1 in the U.P. 7 o'clock in the varsity game tomorrow. Pre-game coverage right around 6:45. Newberry JVs will kick off against Norway at 4:30. Middle school football, the U.P. Championship Week. League playoffs, including Rudyard and St. Ignace in the championship game Saturday afternoon in Newberry. Coming out for that one. Take a quick break. Third set when we come back.
High-speed fiber internet is here. Say hello to Highline Internet. With lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, Highline keeps you connected to what matters most. Whether it's streaming TV, gaming, or working from home. No contracts or hidden fees here. Our blazing fast internet gives you the ultimate experience with no more buffering or lag. Plus, our friendly local support team is always here to help. Upgrade your internet today with Highline Internet and experience the difference. Visit highlinefast.com to get started.
Back here in Engadine, Becca Rahali's third set. Starting serve into the net. Lady Eagles lead 1-0. They scored the first 4. In the second set, led it for most of the way. It was tied at 13. The Newberry went on a run where they scored 12 of the last 16 points in the set. Both teams trading points early on here. It is going to be Duflo. Bullet. Nice return, but it's long and into the student section. Coming up post-game, we'll have our Pickleman's Total One Stop and Newberry Subway Players of the Game. Pick a leading lady from each side. Newberry's got a couple of candidates. Engadine, we've seen flashes of the team that broke a 3-year-long losing streak last week. Final regular season matchup between Newberry and Engadine, but could see each other in district tournament action. It's the Lady Eagles on top early here in the third, 3-2. Great crowd on hand. It's thinned out a little bit. They ended the auction and raffles during the second set, so everybody out checking their tickets. Oh, what a play. And they say out. Well, they signaled out, but give it to Newberry. 3-3. Burke serve. Bullet. Riley Burton. Taylor. Natalie Whalen. Adrian Fawcett up front. That's been the biggest difference in this one for Newberry. 4-3 Lady Indians in the third. Trying to pick up another conference win. That one goes into the net. Keep their title hopes alive. Kovar in a tie game, 4-4 here in the third. Almost under. Burton sends it across. Newberry back up by 1. Set for Holcomb. Tries to go back corner. Burton's there. Play at the net. Whalen scoops it over. Play to the back line again for Engadine. Newberry turns it around for Rahali. Splits the back row. Becca with a beautiful play there. 6-4. Newberry on top. It looked like an ace. Nice job digging it out. And then a high return. Engadine girls shrieking at each other that it's out, and it is. They get the point. They're back within 1. Run up in the play here. Wayland to Fawcett to Duflo. Sistrunk plays a little give and go game with Briggs. Engadine gets it over. Now Whalen, rise and fire. Too deep. We're back tied here in the third set. That one served almost into the back of the front line of Engadine. Good old-fashioned tomahawk chop from the Newberry faithful. Too deep. Two tight battles in the second and now again in the third set. Newberry cruised in the first. Engadine's made life difficult. That one goes out of play. 8-6. Holcomb. Nice set. Right idea. Engadine can't get it over. Newberry has rattled off 4 in a row. Deslack been a part of some big runs tonight. Briggs. Holcomb's just got to get it over. Newberry again for one of their heavy hitters. It's just wide for Whalen. Well, just long, I should say. And 7 as they get the serve back, and Livermore steps up. That one played. Sistrunk tries to tip it over. Burt, Duflo, Raholly, point. Oh. Make it 10-8. Newberry gets it back. And now serves it into the net, but unusually tough night on some of the serves from both sides. Holcomb will try this one.
That's such a good one. Yeah, I knew it here.
Both teams trading service errors here. Raholly gets one over. Christensen sets. Wanted Schubert, and it's a point. They just keep going back and forth. Newberry with a slim lead, 12-10. They lead it 2-0. See the scores there at the bottom of your screen, 25-13 and 25-17. Diving play by Deslack. Taylor back to Deslack. Now Christensen. Set and a play by Engadine. Newberry comes back through Taylor. Aaliyah Taylor does it again. Sends Duflo to the service line. An absolute bullet, and it's an ace. 14-10. This one played deep. Oh, what a play by Burton. Those two are a dynamic duo up front. So tough when you always have 2 out of the 3 between Burton, Taylor, and Whalen. And then Fawcett plays really well up there. Not a lot of weakness at the front of the net. This is a fundamentally sound team that Coach Kayla Welkers put together. What a play by Krupla. Kept it alive. Duflo off the top of the net, drops it down. Newberry's up 16-10. Engadine wants a timeout. We'll step aside. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
When it's time to head to the great outdoors, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has you covered. As your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer, they're your one-stop shop from the water to the snow trails. Whether it's sales, service, rentals, or accessories, they've got everything you need to make your next trip unforgettable. Visit Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com. The Fish and Hunt Shop, where your next great adventure begins.
All right, both teams break out of the timeout. Newberry's gone on a bit of a run here. Kind of like the last set where it was an early Engadine lead, a back and forth battle, and then Newberry just went on one big run. They've done it here with 7 of the last 8 to lead at 17-10. Inching closer, trying to get a Dick Pink sweep. And it's an ace. Catches the line. A little bit easier to make the call with the neon pink tape. Newberry has Duflo. 3 straight aces for her, and another one off the tip of the net. Newberry has gotten the right bounces tonight. The effort has been excellent from Engadine. They have been the better volleyball team at times. But Newberry a little bit deeper, a little bit more consistent tonight. Back set, Fawcett. There's a play at the net. Callie Robinson's made some big plays tonight up there. Sent across, Burke for Duflo. Taylor from the back row all the way up and around. And Aaliyah Taylor earns herself a well-deserved break. 20-11. And Burke with an ace. And Engadine, another quick timeout. We'll take one as well.
Seeing is believing at Black Bear Eye Care in Newberry. Dr. Derek Dake is your friendly professional neighborhood eye doctor. He'll treat you and your family with the quality care you deserve. From eye exams to glasses and contacts, Black Bear Eye Care is your local hometown eye care center. Don't battle blurry vision with Dr. Derek Dake at Black Bear Eye Care. Located inside Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, contact Black Bear Eye Care today at 906-291-2015.
Taking in the sights and sounds of the Newberry Engadine rivalry, 21-11, third set. Burke, the timeout, gets her off her rhythm. Into the net. Newberry still up big. Wallace will come in. Newberry 4 points away from wrapping up the evening. Wide on the serve, 22-12. It's going to be Riley Burton on the back line. Right at Christensen. Up. Christensen back over. Oh, miscue by Newberry, but Burke is there and then almost broke the light. Hulk-like strength from Liv on that one. 22-13. Engadine will send Robinson back. Step up deep serve from about 4 feet behind the line. Burt Duflo. Rahali. Oh, nice long return. Almost self-defense. Whalen on her heels. I don't think Newberry expected that ball to get back over. No quitting the Lady Eagles. 22-14. And a serve into the net. And a tough night on the service line. Oh, back corner drops in. That thing had some spin on it. And Deslack, set point, match point. Lady Eagles trying to stay alive. Deslack looking for the winner. Engadine will get it across deep, out, and Newberry has swept Engadine in the 2025 Dig Pink varsity matchup. 3-0. We will step aside. Post-game coverage from Helen Newberry Joy when we come back.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out. And you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
Another Dig Pink night is officially in the books. Newberry gets the bragging rights in this one. They also sweep the regular season rivalry series. Lady Indians winning the varsity contest tonight, 3-0. 25-13 in the first, 25-17 in the second, 25-14 in the third. In that second and third set, Engadine built up early leads, held on for much of the first half to three quarters. Then Newberry flips that switch, and they get rolling, and they pull out the victory here in this one tonight. JV scores, you see them at the bottom of your screen. Officially a 2-0 victory for Newberry, 25-6 and 25-13. They played the third, and it was Newberry by a score of 15-12. So the Lady Indians get a pair of wins over Engadine tonight. Varsity with a pair of wins in the regular season, and of course the JV Lady Indians stay perfect on the night. We'll step aside, come back, pick our Picklemans Total One Stop in Newberry Subway players of the game for tonight's Dig Pink contest. It's M123 FM, the Newberry News, the E.U.P Sports Network.
At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com.
All right, post-game coverage continuing here at the Eagles Nest. where everybody waiting their two teams to come out and congratulate them on the night that was complete. And another great one in the books here. Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway, the corner of M28 and M123 in Newberry. Pickleman's Total One Stop. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. And make sure while you're there, stop by your local Newberry Subway for the freshest meal in town. Our players of the game tonight. First, for the Newberry Lady Indians, I said it in the third set, everything she touched tonight turned into points, and it was a near-perfect night for Aaliyah Taylor at the net, helping dominate. That was the big difference. Both teams kind of struggled on the service line at times. Both teams put together some nice runs. Both setters were active, but it was Newberry up front that really had a big advantage, and Taylor absolutely awesome tonight. And an honorable mention going to her front row mates, Riley Burton, Natalie Whalen, Adrian Fawcett, that front line, absolutely awesome for tonight. On the Engadine side of things, some of their best volleyball came late second and early into, or late first and early into the second. And going to go with Janet Sistrunk tonight. She made some big plays on that side. Also, really liked what we saw from Callie Robinson tonight. And Engadine continuing to improve and get better and get more confident. That's going to do it tonight for us. Do want to thank our sponsors, including Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Black Bear Eye Care, Highline Internet, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway for their help as well, the Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort, and your award-winning Newberry News from the Eagles Nest. Have a great night. Dan Hardenbrook, thanks for joining us.